exactly 9:06 and it's March the 21st. Once again, last night, just as I'm even asleep, creating another sex story and making up sex stories as they do all day long. I was not having a sexual dream. I was not playing with myself. I have never even seen an 18-year-old boy naked, his penis, his private part, anything. Just as before again, she once again is sticking a penis in my face, saying that it is an 18-year-old boy's penis, a boy that I don't even know. I have never even had sex with the 18-year-old boy or even been alone with one or anything like that. Again, they're still creating disgusting visions, not of my food, of placing my food on private parts, on calling my food pussy and all kind of stuff, but it's not my food. It's food that I have on my grandmommy's counter, or food that I have, but it's not my food, until they are really imagining me eating that private part over the visions they're creating and making, and I am not. Stuff that they're saying that they don't like, they're disgusted by. So why are you creating visions and placing what you're saying is my food on private parts and vaginas and penises, calling my food penises and private parts? And really, if I eat it, they really are imagining me saying that I'm eating that person's private part or vagina or pussy or penis. They use the word dick clearly in both my ears, and I am not. Even when my daughter was eating a brownie, they're going to put in both my ears, as they're connected to both my ears anyway, regardless, that she was eating someone's private part. The brownies I have, they've only been from the store into the counter. They have never been on no one's part. And if they have been, I would not let me or my daughter eat them. I would throw them away, but they haven't. They have been to the store, just like the chips I'm buying, from the store to on the counter. They call me and disgusting and gross, and they cover up how and disgusting and sex crave and sex stories. They make up sex stories non-stop. They create sex stories, they create child molesting stories non-stop. Every single day they are doing this and blaming me for it. And they hear me making this recording because they're connected to my brain, my body. Like I've said, they can control my hands just as I naturally would control my hands. They push the implants onto my bones, out to my skin, out on my brain cells. They can turn my head left to right, yes to no. They talk straight through me. Just as I'm making this recording, they can talk straight through me. Every word, every letter, just as I would naturally talk myself. It is not to this. It's not so I won't eat. It is not. I am not even this size that I am. It is solely because they are blowing up my body, my cells, my skin, through these implants and through the devices and controllers that I'm connected to. It is not so I will not eat. It was not so I will not lose weight because they want me to eat. They have so many years, even in my past recordings, so many where they're forcing me to eat, beating the F out of my face just so I would eat. I haven't worked out yet, and all my workout tapes that I do have, because they're telling me they're going to consume my face with beating my effing face so I won't work out. They said they make up stories immediately and then blame me and said that said it, when they are in both my ears saying it and making it up. They moan and groan through me sexually. They sexually rape me every day. Saying that my pussy is tingling and all kind of stuff. It don't feel good whatsoever. They just don't sexually rape my vagina. They have done stuff to my daughter. They do stuff to me constantly, non-stop, and they still are doing stuff to my daughter. Is their next victim, their next they are evil. They are severely. It's not even an evil to describe them. Sitting there slapping me in my face saying that I walked it too close to Danielle's daughter. 7 or 8 years ago that I walked too close to her daughter. When I don't do stuff to people's children, I don't mess with people's children, I don't talk to people's children, nor have I ever walked too close to your daughter, and you sitting here slapping me in the left side of my face saying that's the side that I walked too close on your daughter with. I would never. I'm sitting here asking, even experimenting with my daughter, asking her how close was I, because I never walked close to your daughter's face. You once again are still making and changing my life around, even now, even as you did my past life, even 5 years in 2004 and 6 and 7 and 8. As my daughter was browning the brownie, he was really saying, she's biting my dick, is what your exact fucking words is, you perverted bastard. And I'm sorry for cursing, but it's non-stop. It is non-stop what they are doing. They're not non-stop. They are not projecting it into my face constantly, every second and every moment of the day. But yes, they are creating those visions that I am talking about with food. It is solely to falsely accuse me of something else that I am not doing or thinking of whatsoever. Then telling me that I'm eating it. So I'm not eating nothing what you're creating whatsoever. I'm eating the food that I bought, that for me and my daughter or whoever else is eating it. I'm not eating nothing that's been, if it would have really fell on someone's private or vagina or pussy as they're saying it, I would not eat it. I would throw it, but it haven't. It's been solely on my counter, and it's not my food. It's impossible for you to walk into my part while I am there and take the food and place it on someone's private part and vagina. You're creating those visions. I think the whole world got you thinking you're just some sane person and not this person, this perfect person that you're creating to the world, and you're not. Someone of your high stature and standards should not even be creating a vision like that. And I am saying that severely sarcastically, because you could try that with the whole world, but I live it every single day. If I spit, even on water, you're saying I'm drinking pussy water? That has not been on no one's vagina or private or anything whatsoever. They're saying since if they created the vision, then I shouldn't eat it, then I shouldn't drink, and that I shouldn't shower or take a bath, because you're not just doing that, you're doing it even with my soap, my towels, my clothes, my body. You are calling it other people's body parts and stuff. I'm not about to kill myself like you want me to if I breathe what you are really breathing through me. Even in my past recording, this has been 5-6 years ago, I am making recordings saying you are heavily breathing through me. You're pushing my breathing. You're doing all kind of stuff to my breathing through your breathing. It's not my breathing. You are really breathing heavily through me and in different breaths, and then accusing me of doing it. I'm not about to hold my breath. I'm not about to stop drinking. I'm not about to hold my spit if I have to spit, just because you are creating and making it out to be something disgusting.